Hey everybody, it's TJ with PixarPost.com, and we're super excited. A new toy came out today, one that we didn't even really know was going to be around. It was kind of a surprise announcement, but we are going to take a look at this Mattel 7-inch Tinny character in comparison to the 2011 released MindShare version of Tinny that we also have. So we're going to compare the two of these. But let me just show you what we were really excited about with this guy is that on the back of the box, what made him a surprise is that, look at that, he's not even there. So this is the first of the surprises. Now the other one that's not here that we're going to be expecting to find is also a Gabby one, because Mattel had released an image of that on their site. So what do you say we take this guy out of the package and we'll start comparing the two of them side by side? Hopefully it's as easy as that. Look at that. That's an easy package right there. And he might have a difficult time. His head spins, so that'll be good to put him on this side so we can just see kind of right next to the MindShare release what they kind of look like next to each other. This is just such a great one to have in the collection. I mean, it's so awesome that he's in the movie, in the pinball machine. So it's fun to see some of these side by side. So what do you think? Let's look at the super fine details. So we'll put like the drum. Now our MindShare one, actually, this little piece sadly broke off. So don't get me started. But it actually doesn't have anything that holds it here at this point. It was just on the bottom and it snapped. But we're going to glue that and fix them up. But as far as for these, if you look at the drum, you can see that obviously it's just one solid piece that he is here, whereas this one was kind of separate that you could or supposed to be able to move it and bang it a little bit like that. But the cymbals are kind of fused together. They don't move or anything like that. This one, they don't move, but they're just kind of separated apart to make it look like they're with his hi-hats. The one thing that I absolutely have always loved with the MindShare one is the fact that the little feather on the top of his hat is on a spring. So that is just so cool. I love that it does that. Now this new Mattel one with this, I'm happy to say that at least it has a little movement to it. It's not obviously a spring, but it's still a really soft plastic that it can move. The comparisons in the two hats kind of next to each other, you can see on the MindShare one just the different detailing in the colors that are here with the silver and the yellow, and on this particular one it's just the molded plastic, but that's still neat to have that there. And then also just hit the side of his ear or the side of his face here where this is just a solid like peach color just like his face, whereas this one also has the yellow and the silver attached to it as well. The noses, pretty darn close, just a little bit of a different color tone. You can see his eyes here. Wow, how cute are these eyes on the MindShare one. Even has little hand-painted eyelids at the top here. But this 7-inch Mattel one is also absolutely adorable, and we can't get enough of these characters. I mean, anytime you get something tinny, that's a nice short throwback there. A little bit of a difference. Again, you're not getting basically just these colors of these rivets. Let's just say that those are all just not on the Mattel one as far as the extra coloring, but that's fine. Sleeve detail, he just doesn't have the yellow dots there. The accordion in this one is affixed to his arm, and although it looks like he has a little bit of motion in his arms, it is pretty, I mean, it's pretty limited. So that's about, he's going to be in this position. And in this one, if you can see the paint on the front of his marching band jacket here, or his one-man band, if you will, jacket, are painted on, whereas on the MindShare one, they are raised and painted there. And then also, as you noticed, I took the accordion out on this one. And that, as it falls, that has a tendency to fall a lot. But the other thing that's kind of neat about this guy, let me take him out as well. He comes on a stand that his feet kind of slip into there. And it says Tin Toy on it, which is kind of neat. I like that. So let's turn these guys around and take a look at the other side. And I'll kind of both put them here and turn as we go. Oh man. So this is the side of Tinny that you don't often see as much of, because this Mindshare one, his head is affixed. He can't turn. I'm super excited that you can do that on the Mattel one, because this is such a bright and colorful side, and where we have ours displayed in the cabinet on this one, you just don't see any of these extra fine details. I mean, it's really nice because you can see all of the armature for what he's going to hit with his xylophone here, and some of the but he's got his extra detail here. I love the rainbow xylophone, just like every kid has at some point. And then you've got just the extra magenta or pinky color painting in between here, whereas this one doesn't have it. But all in all, that's a pretty close representation. And I think when we got this at D Street, this particular version of it, it was $75. Again, it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so I don't know why it was there, but we just got lucky and picked it up. But that was $75. This one for $10. It came out on Tuesday, I believe it was, Monday or Tuesday, and we did free ship to store on Walmart. So we'll go ahead and put the links in the show notes for this, so that way you guys can pick this thing up as well. But what a fantastic addition to the 7-inch line of toys. We absolutely cannot get enough Tinny stuff. Anytime you're talking about short stuff, it's absolutely essential. And we are going to proudly display him in our cabinet right next to the Mindshare Tinny as well. So what do you guys think? What do you think of Tinny here? I love his rosy cheeks and his happy smile that he has there. He's just an adorable collection to the 7-inch line, and absolutely go ahead and pick him up. All right, that's our quick look at Tinny for the 7-inch line as well as the Mindshare line. Be sure to stay tuned to PixarPost.com all week for the latest Pixar news. Bye-bye.